Hello everyone. Now in this session we will know about the next type or the next scenario under the recovery method when the particular deferred database modification is done. Deferred means a delay. It's in a previous type, that is immediate database modification, which one is when we update transaction update the value of data, it's directly update into the database, right? And when the particular transaction fails, it's again the undo that process with the help of log file, or after the commit it redo the process with the help of log file. But under the default database modification, that one is no undo is used. That is the advantage of a deferred database, we can say that. Now the particular now the simple deferred database modification ensures transaction atomicity by recording all database modification in the log file, but deferring the execution of all write operation of the transaction until the transaction partially committed. Means when the particular transaction committed, then and then database is modified. In a modified database in a immediate database modification, when the transaction execute any action, immediately it update the database. But under the default database modification, after commit it update the database. Then before commit it fails, then no need to undo because of not changed in database. There is no need to undo because of the database is not changed up to the before the commit. That's why the important note, that one is a no need to undo in a DDM, is a deferred database modification. If the particular transaction failed after the commit, then it's only redo the process. This is simple. The example, it's a log of a T0, it's committed. If after the committed it's T1 is started, and before the T1 is started, or maybe before the T1 is committed, then the particular transaction is failed, particular process is failed, then it's T0 logs is a redo and T1 it's a discarded, right? It's a discarded. Then again it's a redo and it started the next process of that. That is the situation under the deferred database modification. With the help of log file, it recovers the data. If fail, ignore the log or the delete the log. No undo is there under the deferred database modification. Recovery done with the following procedure. This is simple. One more example, which one is give the explanation about how exact it recovered the data. Redo T1. If log contain the start and commit, then it redo the operation. Or after, if it is not run with the commit, then it ignore that log file, right? It is not execute the undo on a particular log file. Okay, that is the difference. Now this one is simple. The T0, if T0 fails, it ignored the log file of this, right? It's again the starting with the particular position, or it start the T0 initial from the initial stage. Then again, this is second example. If T0 is committed, T1 is not committed and fail, then T0 redo on a T0 log file, it's apply the redo and the T1 is ignored. Now same, this one is the third example. That one is T0 is also committed and T1 is also committed, and after that it fails, then both transaction or the both transaction logs is again applying a redo operation. Why? Because of its database is already updated. There is no need to again change the database, right? And there is no need to undo it because of before the commit, it's not update the database. It update the database after the commit. This is simple. The difference between the deferred database modification, and under the deferred database modification, if the particular transaction fails, then the particular recovery process is done with this manner, right, with the help of log file. Same thing, this one is again the immediate data base modification. Under the immediate data modification, it applied the both operation like redo and undo with the help of log file to maintain the database consistent. This is simply the explanation about the recovery method, that is the log based recovery method. Thank you.